Hey everyone, it's Nella here. This video is kind of, I've been catching up on some of your videos about, well, I just finished watching Lortie's video about her new bedspread and, some of the stuff, so that's from, like a couple of weeks ago. As well as watching some other people's stuff about where they keep their BGD things. And I need to do it anyway, so I've been kind of redecorating a bit. More putting things where they're supposed to be. What happened was, I think I might have mentioned this before, we were out of the house for 6 months or so because it was being completely remodeled and all sorts of crazy stuff was going on the inside. And I finally have some bookcases again, but it's really slow going putting things away. Mostly because I'm lazy and I don't want to actually do it, but I kind of have to. So I thought I'd just show you guys some of the things that, around my room or are going to be put up on the walls and all that sort of stuff. So in the red magazine racks, this side, these four are all National Geographics that my parents got when I was born through to when I was 8 or maybe 10. I think it's about 10 years worth of National Geographics there, including some Canadian Geographics and Equinox, which was a similar sort of magazine. I don't know if it's still published. Anyway, and then other ones are my political magazines. I don't have many magazines, it's mostly just the political stuff and National Geographic. That's enough that fills up these guys. And right behind me is probably the stack that would actually interest you guys. This is the fashion, it's only these two, and doll magazines. So the two fashion ones are actually just these really big, thin magazines that my sister got, but they have cool stuff that's kind of inspiring for colors and that sort of thing. I have a Dolly Bird that my sister gave me over the summer, and it's the Alice in Wonderland special issue, so that's super exciting. It has a whole bunch of patterns for all sorts of dolls, from Momoko to Unoa's to Dolmore Kids to SD Girls. Like it has a lot of stuff and it's really cool. And then I have some issues of Oat Doll from before they went out of business. I don't have any of their newer ones yet. But I'm looking forward to going to the bookstore and seeing what issues they have there. I also have two magazines that are making like soft dolls, so like plush and fabric dolls. That's really cool. I haven't actually really attempted one, but I kind of want to. Maybe not one of them, but maybe one of the bag versions they have. I have my Volks News, and I know some of you at least have Blyths, so you might find this interesting. I have Blythe Style, which was a book that was put out, I don't know when, and it's Blythe wearing outfits done by famous fashion designers and all sorts of interesting things like that. And that's enough about the bookcase. Bookcase number 1. The second one needs to be put up, and there is still a level on top of it. And on the bed we have various things that go on display or for decoration. Some of them are my old anime posters. I have one from Rose of Versailles that is a pullout from the Gothic Lolita Bible. My sister was going to toss in the recycling because as you can see, she had accidentally torn it a little bit. And I said, nope, I'll take that. So I have that. I have 3 posters of Mermaid Melody Peachy Peachy Pitch, which I'll admit I only watched like 2 episodes of when I was like 11. But I liked how ridiculously happy they looked in the posters, and it was like $5 for the posters, so I went, why not? I have there we go. That was actually the right way open. This is a copy of, well, it's a reproduction of the first map made of my province. So I'm actually going to get that framed and put it in the hallway. It's from the reenactment troupe that my boyfriend and I are a part of. And speaking of reenactment troupe, here are my glasses for reenactments. Though I need to get the lenses to actually be my prescription so I can see. Because if I'm going to be doing stuff in the summer, hopefully, with that, I'm going to need to be able to see. And speaking of things that should be framed, this wonderful poster print. I got it at the last time I was at an anime convention, and I got it because I really liked the artist's style, and I didn't care that I didn't know what character it was from. One of my friends told me it's Matt from Death Note, but honestly, I don't care. It's an awesome print, and it's really high quality. And I also have some of my ceramic work that I've done. And in the background you can see my stuffed panda bear. On the other side, I don't even know what to call them, my other stuff thing. And so these are some things that I made. As I mentioned in a previous video, I did a pottery class a few summers ago, and I did a whole bunch of experimenting, and these were some of the things that I came up with. It's a pity you can't make out the texture, but I played around a lot with having the clay still wet. Next to show you, it's another result of one of the playing around with stuff. He's just a head. I'm a bit misshapen at that, but he was done pretty quickly. He kind of acts usually as a paperweight. He is clay. And whoop, I'm going to show you 2 of my more fancy decorations now. This is, once again, it really sucks you can't make out the detail that much. Let me zoom. There you go, now you can kind of make out the detail better. That was me experimenting with clay for another thing. Not the same pottery class, that was done, I think, at my church. Yeah, whatever. And then we have probably one of my favorite I have a couple of small little boxes just like kicking around that are pretty. And this is one of my favorites. Now what do you think's inside of here? Something special, right? Like it's got, like, look at how fancy this is. It's gotta be some sort of amazing thing. Maybe like it's a really precious necklace or something. Prepare to be shocked. It's Flair's spare hands. I keep them in here. I used to keep them in a different box, but I keep them in here because this box stays close to the dolls. So that's one of Flair's hands, and this is Flair's other hand. And also in here is, I'm not sure if you can see it. It's supposed to be a toe ring, but actually works really well as an in-scale bracelet for minis. Yeah, okay, that's it. Bye, everyone.